Can you hear me now? Ooh, no sound this morning. All right. I can hear myself now. Can you guys hear me? Okay, let's try this again. Wow, I just geeked out about seeing the snow from the satellite and no one could even hear me. All right, well, I'm glad that we fixed that. Let's go back. A little recap here. Some pretty impressive snowfall totals: 6.5 inches in Laverne, 6 inches in Buffalo, almost 2 inches in Enid. Now, I think Enid was kind of the dividing line here. East Enid, if you live in the east side of the city, how much snow did you get? Because I think the western side of the city got a lot more snow than the east side did. Either way, we can see that snow from space. So there's the clouds out to the west, and then there's that snow in northwestern Oklahoma. You can see it. It's the only thing that's not moving on our satellite here. Now, one of the coolest things, you'll have to tune back in. Damon usually posts about this. Maybe Sabrina will this evening. One of the coolest things to see is now that we have that sunshine out there, we are going to see that snow start to melt today, and we'll be able to see it from space. Now, that melting snow will also cause some road problems tomorrow, so make sure that if you're out in northwestern Oklahoma, you take your time on the roads, because everything that will melt today will then refreeze overnight tonight and turn into slick roads tomorrow morning. But it's gorgeous out the door. Don't let this gorgeous view fool you. Our best camera is showing you those bright blue skies that we're expecting not only this morning, but also through the rest of the afternoon. But it's cold out there. Temperatures are in the teens and 20s. You factor in the wind here, and it feels more like the teens across the state, even some single digits out there. That's how we're going to be this entire day today. Go ahead and take these down about 5 to 10 degrees for your feel-like temperature. So even though it says that we'll be in the upper 40s or the low 40s this afternoon, we are actually going to feel like the mid 30s. So bundle up. You're going to want your big coat all day long today. If you're outside for an extended period of time, go ahead and grab those sunglasses. Now, temperatures are in the 30s and 40s this afternoon, as I mentioned. We've got some clear skies out there. But here's your wind speed. Not only do we have a pretty decent wind, about 10 to 15 miles an hour, but that wind is coming from the north, which is more important today than it is on a normal day. Okay, do you know where I'm going with this here? Snow. Yes, all of that snow that I showed you, that is anywhere from Woodward to Alva to Enid to Ponca City up through Wichita, all of that snow will start to melt today. The sun will help to melt that snow off. What's going to happen there is all of that snow will release colder air right at the surface, okay? As that snow melts, it releases colder air up into the atmosphere, and then that air is moved to the from the north to the south with that north wind down to central Oklahoma, keeping us cold for today. Not only cold, but also cold with a colder north wind. So your wind chill today, I think you're really going to feel it. So we have that north wind throughout the rest of the afternoon, starting to slow down, starting to calm down by the overnight hours after sundown. Still, temperatures tomorrow morning are very cold. This is the coldest morning of the season. We're in the low 20s, 22 here in Oklahoma City. We've got the teens farther out to the north and west. I think the entire state is below freezing tomorrow morning, yeah. Which is why we said if you have any snow on the ground today, it's going to melt and then it's going to refreeze overnight tonight. We've got the coldest morning of the season. The last time we were this cold was February 23rd, which was 276 days ago. For tomorrow, it'll be 277 days ago. So tomorrow morning will be the coldest morning of the season so far. I'm sure we'll get colder as we go into winter. Okay, temperatures for tomorrow afternoon, a little bit nicer than what we see today. We're in the upper 40s and low 50s out there. Once again, a pretty sunny day for tomorrow. And for the rest of the work week, well, I want to show you, before we get into those rain chances, I want to show you the temperatures first. Temperatures in the mid-50s for Tuesday, really not too bad there. Wednesday looks like the nicest day of the week, and then we cool back down into the low 50s as we have several chances for rain moving through in the later portion of the work week. There you go on Thursday. That's your next chance for rain, a 40% chance for rain there. You can see it'll cover most of the state, really favoring eastern Oklahoma here. What about the chance for snow with this wet weather? Not really. I think that temperatures are just going to be a little bit too warm for any snow to form. You can see it's trying to move in out in western Oklahoma, like the Panhandle, not Clinton, the Panhandle. But I don't think that it'll move too far into Oklahoma. I think most of this will be rain. And you can really see that it'll be rain by just looking at the temperatures. 42 for your overnight low and 57 for your daytime high. That's rain. Very similar to Friday as well. This will wrap up by Friday morning, and then we'll have another chance for rain on Saturday as well. Again, temperatures staying above freezing by the middle of the work week and and through the rest of the week and into next week as well. By the early portion of December, actually December 1st is on Friday, I think by that following week, temperatures will be a little bit warmer into the low 60s. So we'll get some nice days in there. There you go. There's your 5 plus 5 day forecast. Do we have any questions this morning? Anything that we missed that we can go back and talk about? We can talk about, we've got about 3 to 4 minutes here. So we can talk about anything from OU football to snowfall totals to what you're doing with the rest of your day. Anything good you ate for Thanksgiving this past week? We had some really good food on Thursday, and then we had another Thanksgiving yesterday. Also just amazing food. And then we have another Thanksgiving today. So maybe you guys are like us, where we are just, all over the place with each side of the family going to Thanksgivings, eating the best food, but for like days straight. I'm going to really have to work out this week. Any questions this morning? Leonard says, ready for spring. I know. Also this week, the time the sun is out is less than 10 hours. Let's see. I'll show you. Let's see. It's November 26th. So today, our sunlight, so we're looking right here, our day length is, come on. Is this going to work? Aha! Our day length is like 10 hours and 2 minutes. There you go, right there. Tomorrow, it's 10 hours and 1 minute. And on the 28th, which is Tuesday, we have less than 10 hours of daylight. But then we're less than a month away from the shortest day of the year, and it'll start getting sunnier earlier and staying sunnier later. And that'll be nice. So we're almost done, you guys. We're almost on the up. We just have one more month. 9 hours and 59 minutes of sunlight on Tuesday. Any other questions this morning? Anyone get any fun snowfall pictures? Snowfall activities? Chris says we got snow here in Newkirk. It's pretty icy. Yeah, we also got some rain yesterday, like some drizzle and sleet here in Oklahoma City. And it not confirmed that this was the cause of the crash this morning, but we did see a crash on a bridge, and it looks like it's cleared up now. This is in southeastern Oklahoma City on this I-40 bridge here. There's a pretty bad crash. KOCO crews were on the scene there, but whether it is weather related or not, of course the weather is going to contribute to that. People have to get out of the car, and they have to do the police report and everything, and it's cold, so make sure that you bundle up this morning. Whether you are just going to the store or down the street or to a friend's house, bundle up. You're definitely going to appreciate that if you have to get outside the car. Other than that, temperatures today in the low 40s. It's going to feel more like the mid 30s out there. We stay dry until Thursday. That's whenever we have another chance for rain. It looks like rain, not snow, on Thursday. Temperatures will stay in the 50s for the rest of the work week. And there you go. There's your 5 plus 5 day forecast. I'm going to get ready for the 8 o'clock show this morning. Join us there if you need more news and weather. It's an hour-long show from 8 to 9, and you can watch on the KOCO mobile app or KOCO.com. Have a fantastic Sunday. We'll see you back here, same time, same place next weekend.